this is Empty Grave in the key of D minor by Zach Williams. Hope you love this simplified version. This is kind of my own spin on it, but it's a really simple way to chord along to it, so I hope you have fun. Make sure to stop the video, click on the description below, and I do have the chord sheet that you can print out and follow along with me. Okay, so in this key we have a D chord, F, and G, and then we have an A. So let's go through those chords. D chord is a triangle shape, so I'm going to show you that here. D, F sharp, A, and it makes this triangle shape here with that black note in the middle. So imagine that being a triangle shape, and that helps. Okay, then we have an F chord, F, A, C. F is right next to those three black notes for reference. There's the F note, F, A, C. Okay, move up one note, and that's a G chord, G, B, D. Okay, and then if you move up one more note, pick up this black note with your third finger, and we have another triangle shape, A, C sharp, E. Okay, and you can see that triangle there. So if you kind of freeze your hand into position and then move, like, let's go back to that D triangle, it helps to kind of know that that's just the kind of the rhythm of your fingers in which they play those two chords, not rhythm, but you know, just that shape. If you can freeze that, move it up to the D position, and there's your other triangle. Okay, so D, F, G, and A. Okay, so left hand is going to be playing single notes. Let's just put thumb on D, line up your 5 fingers, and then you don't have to move this hand the whole song. So let's play single D note with our D chord up here. And I guess I lied a little bit. So when we play the F note, you can either just move your whole hand down to this position. You could put pinky on F if you want for the whole song, which might be easier. And then you just swing this open for the D. Let's do that instead. Okay, so D to D. And then when you play that F, your pinky is going to play the F note. G. And A. Remember that triangle right there? Okay, so single note over here and chord in your right hand. All right, the rhythm that we're going to do to bring the two hands together is what I call together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. It's a real simple marching rhythm, but it gets the job done, and it makes it a lot more simple to play along too. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I mean. Here's just that D chord, together, right, together, right, together, right. Sometimes it's hard to get the two hands to do what you want them to do. You might tell them to do that, but they don't do it. It's kind of crazy how that works. Okay, marching rhythm with the A chord there, triangle shape. Together, right. Okay, all right. So I'm going to sing through verse 1 so you can see what it sounds like when we bring the two hands together. So in verse 1, we pick up that D chord, okay? Wipe away those tears, child. There's no need to cry. Stand up on your feet now. Lift your head up high. Don't wait for tomorrow. Lay down your sorrow. Freedom is here today. Wipe away those tears, child. Put down your shame. Kind of a fun little twang to it if you add that to it. So I'm just kind of marching through with this together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. Stand up on your feet now, lift your head up high. Don't wait for tomorrow, lay down your sorrow. Freedom is here today. Okay. So we're just kind of vamping on that D chord, just going ba-dum-da-dum-da-da. There's no need to cry. Stay on that D. Stand up on your feet now. A chord. Lift your head up high. Don't. Then wait. We change back to that D chord. Wait till tomorrow. Lay down your sorrow. G. Freedom is here today. Okay, and then D chord again. Wipe away those tears, child. A chord sneaks in there. Put down your shame. Okay, let's look at that chorus. And I might sing this quite a bit different than Zach Williams does. Oh, I see too much into the fun rhythm and the twang. So it's just that nice marching rhythm, together, right, nothing really new there. And for the most part, it's really just simple transitions between those chords. If bringing the two hands together is too tricky for you, just play right hand only, and then bring the two hands together when you get more used to going from a D to an A to an F, you know, in that verse, D, and then G, and then D, then an A. Sometimes it helps if you just break it up into sections, okay? And then the chorus is D, G, D, G, A, G, D. So there's not a whole lot of pattern with this music. Typically there is in songs that I teach. Okay, so the intro could just go like this. You're just kind of hanging out with a D. Oh, 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 see an empty grave. Okay, that's a little tricky, but in that last line there it goes, oh, I see an empty grave. So you'll just notice my chord is written above the syllable or the word in which the chord changes, okay? So that last line again, oh, I see an empty grave, okay? You do that G, F, T. Okay, and it kind of does that on that second line too. Oh, I. You don't have to do that together, right, for that intro. That kind of is an exception to the rule, okay? All right, go back to the beginning if you need a little help. Like I said, grab the chord sheet in the description. Here we go. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Tears, child, there's no need to cry. Stand up on your feet now, lift your head up high. Don't wait till tomorrow, lay down your sorrow. Freedom is here today. Wipe away those tears, child, put down your shame. Oh, I see an empty grave. I hear the I see an empty grave. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I see an empty grave. Wipe away those tears, child, there's no need to cry. Stand up on your feet now, lift your head up high. Don't wait till tomorrow, lay down your sorrow. Freedom is here today. Wipe away those tears, child, put down your shame. Oh, I see